All right, welcome back, everybody. Tonight's the alumni games for both the girls and the boys teams. Here with Coach Mahoney, the head coach of the Hopkinton girls. Coach, just walk us through what have you seen from your team during the off season, during tryouts, and then here tonight during your alumni game.
Yeah, we had a good summer. We played in the summer league down at Bow, which I think was good because we played a lot of the local teams, and there's a lot of good local teams, so we got some good competition with Pembroke and Bow and MV and all the school, Concord Christian, Kearsarge, all good teams. So that stuff just makes you better. And then we've had some good turnouts with the fall open gyms, and as the sports ended here, getting kids in, and our numbers are going up. And you can see the enthusiasm. We had 3 good days of tryouts this week, and I thought today was a really encouraging first, look at the new varsity team and what we can do. I'm excited to see, where we can go this year.
Last year, you had the player who won Player of the Year her junior year, Shaylee Murdo, has since graduated. Massive part of your team that you lost also Sydney Westover, moving on, graduating to go play lacrosse over at Bentley. So you lost 2 big pieces there, and you kind of got to figure out how to replace those kids. Based off of what I saw tonight, your team seems like it might not be as strong at the top, but it might be a lot deeper than you had last year. Can you comment on that and just how you feel like this group fits together differently, and how do you make up for those losses?
Yeah, I mean, this was the first time we've seen this group together. They've been a team for about 5 hours, I think, coming in. So I thought, we said afterwards, I know we lost on the last second shot, but for us as coaches, this is about seeing what we have and that development and how it clicks together. And I thought it, like I said, it was really encouraging. I think clearly we can shoot. We want to shoot the ball. We made a lot of threes today, but they were good shots. They were open. And I think that's how we have to play, is just take advantage of those strengths, getting up and down the floor, making that extra pass, finding those shooters. I don't think it's fair to say to somebody you need to replace all state level players. But I think as a group, it seems like a very tight-knit group. They're supportive. They're enthusiastic. And I think, we'll see how some of those pieces fit as we get out and practicing, but I'm pretty confident we have kids that are going to be able to step up, and it might be more of a kind of team approach to it this year, but that's basketball. That's what you want. I think we are going to be able to get up and down the floor. I think we are 1 through 12. I think anyone can go out there and play and do something positive. So I think it's a deep team. I think it's an athletic team. And like I said, I'm excited to see us get going.
You also mentioned your numbers keep going up over the last couple of years, so you're drawing more and more interest. This program's been pretty successful. Just speak on that for a minute and what it means to you to have kids who are interested, who want to play basketball.
Well, it's great. I mean, it's as a coach, you want to see as many kids interested in it as possible. I think we try to get more involved the longer I've been here with some of the HISA stuff, which I think helps. The girls do a great job getting, running the youth camps and doing the biddy ball. We try to come out and support a middle school game or 2 during the year. So I think when you build that kind of basketball community, it keeps interest up and it keeps people wanting to play. And like you saw today, when you play a fun, style of basketball, I think it people tune into that. So it's been great. And it's just from varsity JV, we got a really good group this year. So it's exciting. And a good talented group coming up too.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of excitement here, just not only this season, but years to come. This team should be successful. I also got to just let everybody know when your first game is going to be, both first game of the season and first home game as well.
So we play that first Friday, second Friday of December, the 12th, I believe, is that I should know. I think it's the 12th.
Yes, it is.
It is. Excellent. Yeah, at Summersworth at 5:30. And then our first home game is that Wednesday against Hillsborough. I don't know if that time will end up being moved up or not. Not Hillsborough, Campbell. Sorry, Campbell.
I think
we're on the road at Hillsborough that Monday, and then Campbell's the first home game that Wednesday. And then we got the big game at Kearsarge. So it should be a good stretch. We get like 5 in before the Christmas break, and that'll give us a good idea of where we're at.
Final question, and this might be the toughest one for you. How are you dealing with your Bills being in second place?
We got to bring that up, huh? They're a playoff team. They're like the Hawks. We turn it on come the playoff time, and they're gonna go out and get the championship just like we are.
Okay.
So, how's that?
All right, thanks. We got Liam now. Just wrapped up the boys alumni game. He had the last shot. He missed it at the end of the game. Game on the line. Typical Liam, doesn't get it done. But now, in all seriousness, you're a coach. You're not a player, so that doesn't really matter. So off season, you guys had an interesting year last year. First year without Matt. First year for you as the head coach. Some turnover in terms of the players that you lost, and I think you guys learned a lot from last season. So just kind of go into what'd you learn about yourself as a coach and your team that we need to do this and this better to keep winning?
Yeah, I think I would attribute the number one reason for our struggles last year to just my inexperience and mistakes I made as a first-year coach. And it's not an excuse. Like, I just wasn't good enough. And I just spent the offseason reflecting on that, what I could have done better. I tried to please everyone every day, and that's just not possible with a team. Sometimes some people are going to be upset because they're not getting in games, or they're not playing where they think they should or guarding who they think they should. But just realizing I can't be the good cop all the time. I got to be the bad cop sometimes. So I think that's the number one thing I've learned, and it's hard. Like, it goes against my personality, but there's a reason why you watch basketball games and 12 people don't play every single night. It's just hard. So things are going to be different this year. We were a really, really good group, and I think with the lessons I've learned in a year, like, the potential is sky high for these guys. And it's up to me to not mess it up, but it's in their hands to really. They're going to be the reason why we're successful.
Well said. Talk about Summer League and just what you saw out of these guys from the Summer League.
Yeah, so we had a really impressive commitment all around. We had, I think, 20-something open gyms. Ben made it to every single one except one because he was playing basketball overseas. So when your team leader is setting that example, like, it goes all the way to the bottom. So, like, we had to make cuts today. We had to cut some kids that really showed us they love basketball. It was hard. It's a luxury to have 30-something kids that like the game. They want to be here. It's a testament to the guys that are here, that are on the team. People want to play with them. So, over the summer, we got a ton of commitment. We were cramped for space with one gym in town, but, with 20 kids in here, just rotating in and out however we can. And I think it was a struggle at some points for them, but they kept coming back, so that showed that it worked. And then I think you can see tonight, like, that's 2 days of tryouts and then summer. So they look pretty good for a team that hasn't played that much together.
Alumni Night, obviously this is special for us. We're both Hopkinton grads, so you had a lot of the people who, some of them you probably watched growing up, some of them you played with, some of them were younger kids who might have been with your brother at one point. So a lot of old faces coming back home for a little reunion night. What's this like for you?
It's a blast. I love this every year. It's really fun seeing the alumni come back and just kind of recognize, like, oh, basketball is pretty fun. Like, I miss it. Because I think in the moment, some guys, it can be a drag. It's a long winter season, but the people that come back are happy to be here. They're supportive. I got so many compliments on the team from those guys. Like, they recognize the talent here and the potential. So it was a lot of fun. Plus, it's just fun playing basketball with your friends again.
Okay. Just wrapping things up. Is there any couple things you want people to know about your team, about you, about what we should all look forward to this year, and also talk about when you get started your first games?
Yeah. I guess I'd like to try and keep it under wraps for as long as I can, but the game film will be out there, pretty soon. But we got some scrimmages coming up, and then we start at home against Somersworth. We're really excited for that. I think the talent's going to speak for itself. The leadership, we're led by 3 seniors and an exchange student who's a senior. So the maturity is going to carry us a long way.
All right, and then final thing, it's been 2,188 days since Ohio State beat Michigan in football. Is that going to continue?
No, it's not. Michigan stinks. Ohio State's winning. This is a waste of time. It's a stupid question. And it's an easy win. I'm sorry. I apologize, but Michigan stinks.
What happened last year?
I don't know.
Go blue.
They won the national championship. Whatever.
Doesn't matter.
Who is this guy? It's all tied. Oh, my goodness. Oh.
Yeah. Good luck.
Thanks for coming.
Yeah, of course. Please subscribe to the channel and like the video to help me expand my local sports coverage. Have a happy Thanksgiving, everyone.